So this is my 5th day of having a cold. I changed my wording and say being sick because I'm not sick, because my body is fighting off whatever has illegally invaded. And even though I make jokes and make light of things, I am thankful. You know, my immune system is strong enough to fight off whatever's not supposed to be there. I'm thankful I'm not hospitalized because I'm asthmatic. And I'm thankful that I am still able to be here with my family. Because there are some people whose immune system is strongly compromised and their bodies can't fight off things and they have to be hospitalized, filled with a bunch of medicines and those type of things. Who I don't know what I have. I just chalk it up as just to be a bad cold. It could have been a form of COVID. Because I say could have been because it's passing over now. Um, I could have had walking pneumonia. Don't know because just a bunch of mucus, that I've been coughing up and sneezing out. And for the most part, it's been clear. So who knows? Um, I can still hear it in my voice, though my voice is still a bit deeper than what it is because I still have just a slight congestion. There's still some mucus coming out, and I still have a slight cough from time to time. But even in that, I'm still careful. With my family, I keep a mask on, or we're not in the same room. I make sure that I'm not in the same room. They come in, I spray down the area I was at. So they're not sick. So there's still precaution and things that I have to do to keep them safe. But in all that, I'm still thankful. And this could have been a whole lot worse than what it was. I survived my shower this morning. I didn't choke myself or whatever that was. But, and still that, I still recognize that, I just still need rest. And, this could have been one of God's ways of allowing, you know, the cold to come in to sit me down because, I have a problem with sitting down. I say I'm being still, but I'm not being still. I say I'm resting, but I'm not resting. I'm a whole trip. I'm one of his special children. Um, so, who knows? No, does God wish sickness and illness upon us? No, but there are some times where he does allow things to happen because we keep stepping out of what he's telling us to do. And I know I'm one of them hard-headed ones that just, I'll say I'm sitting down all day. I say I'm resting. I say I'm chilling, lying to myself, still doing something. Yeah, I could be sitting down, but I'm still doing something. When in actuality, I'm supposed to just be resting, just sit, just chill out. And I have a hard time doing that. So, do I like having a cold? Do I like this? No, I don't. It gets on my nerves. I can't stand it. But in it, I'm still thankful. So I will continue to rest. I'll be at home today. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing nothing. And to continue to rest and take care of myself so that I can make my grandson's game. He keep asking, Granny, you gonna be well enough to come to my game? I want you at my game Saturday. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. So to be obedient is not hard, but sometimes we make it harder than what it is. It's something as simple as this. Some people say, well, getting a cold, that's a common thing. Yeah, it is, but it doesn't have to be. I know I ain't been resting like I should. Some places, some things that I've had to go and do, it could have waited. And who knows, I could have contracted something in one of those places that was something could have waited. And I didn't. So yeah, but even still in all that, I'm thankful. Day by day, I'm getting better. and I'm going to make that game, my grandson's game, on Saturday. So I just encourage you all, just to be obedient to that small voice that you hear. You'll hear me say that on a constant basis. Because as I'm encouraging you, I'm encouraging myself to do that. Continue that small voice you hear when something can wait, it can wait. So I just encourage you to listen to that small voice in the first time. The first time. If he speaks a second time, you ought to feel real privileged in that, because he doesn't have to repeat himself. But that first time you get it, go ahead and listen to that. It's a great benefit to you.